So this morning, it's a box full of boxes. Are going to go through that window eventually, but for now, they're putting all the boxes here. They're getting on with it, but obviously the further they go in, the deeper it gets, further to the back door. Anyway, we're getting on with it. So I can't go any further forward for them, and he can't go further back out of the way. So they're sort of having to throw it out the door and around the corner, back around the front. They've got 40 foot, so they've got to do, the boxes have got to sort of do a U-turn at the end because they're running out of space. And it is eventually going to go up through that window. I don't really know how, whether it's going to be steps or I can't imagine a conveyor, because if they'd had a conveyor, they'd be using it now, wouldn't they? But do you see how it has to come out the door and come back this way? Now it's going to start getting difficult and tiring because the container was full, and you tip a 40-foot container on the floor and it takes a lot of space. So I hope what's in them boxes ain't breakable. Yeah, it's going to get a bit tougher for them now. Can you see now, boys? They're having to, all right, they're having to bring the boxes out and around. No problem, yeah. This gentleman has moved his car backwards to the post as far as he could, and he's allowed me to come forward as close as I could. But really, we could do with having it shifted. You'd think out of good charity, they'd they're making the job very hard. That car being there is making the job very hard for the boys, isn't it? Because they're having to curl around with the boxes. What can you do? What can you do? You can only do your best, can't you? And as always, the guys that give the orders ain't the guys that are doing the humping. Here they are, look. They're looking not bad. We're nearly done. Can you hear all that stuff? All this stuff has come out the box, out the container. Ooh, it's got to go there next. But we're nearly there, look. We're nearly there. Not far now. Not far now. Right. I'm going back in the warm. I don't know what you lot are doing, but I'm going back in the warm.